Good morning everybody, welcome to Recovery Lab TV. My name is Chris, I'm a coach and sports therapist, and welcome to our Wednesday morning recovery session. Today is all about yoga based practices, mobility, stretching, mindfulness, breath work, you name it. It's all about that feel good factor, okay? So if you're feeling sore, feeling tight, especially after yesterday's leg session and last night's Swift session, don't know about you, but my legs are sore, then you're in the right place, okay? So I hope you're having an amazing week so far and enjoying your morning so far. Thanks for joining me for one, and thanks for being a part of this Patreon channel. I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate all your pledges. Thank you so much for being here and being a part of this amazing community. So with that all being said and done, hopefully you've got yourself a mat. You might need some yoga blocks depending on your flexibility, and maybe a yoga strap to kind of drag that foot over into place and get yourself in position, okay? If you don't have any of those things, you're going to be fine with just a yoga mat today. That's all I'm using. Just got a little bit of cramp in my toes. So today the yoga mat is all I'm using, okay? So don't stress if you don't have any of it, okay? Right, so that being said, depending on if you can, whether you have cramp in your toes like me, you're going to try your best to go flat footed if you can. So just like that, lay your leg nice and flat. Now some of you are going to find it painful, some of you may find it painful in the knees. If you've got extreme tension in here, you do so, go on to our foam rolling videos. You'll find it in the little search bar. Search foam rolling and they will come up. That'll help you relieve a lot of tension in there. We also have a few knee videos as well under the corrective exercise folder, so search those as well. Other than that, take a big deep breath, sit as tall as you can, try and open up your chest. I try and imagine a kind of big curve going across here and drawing down. Place your hands on your thighs, okay, and then just gently close your eyes for me, okay? Take a big deep breath in through your nose and gently out your mouth. And again. And one more. Good. From there, taking your knees out to the width of your mat, okay? You're instantly going to feel it a little bit more in your ankles, okay? Right, if that's too much, what you're going to do is walk your hands down, keeping your hips by your heels if you can. Stretch your arms out, okay, but try and keep your forearms off the floor, and then just gently rest your forehead down as you're holding that stretch. Remember, you're trying to keep your heels to the floor, your hips to your heels, and your arms stretched out, stretching out your shoulder joint and all along your back, like so. Take a big deep breath in again, in through the nose. Try and count 4 seconds if you can. As you get to that 4, hold for 2, and then gently breathe out for 4. Out of your mouth, nice and gently. Sit nice and relaxed. One more. Good. Gently coming up into a box pattern. Okay. You're going to draw your knees underneath your hips. Hands underneath shoulders. Rounding that back as much as you can. Pushing your chest away from the floor as much as possible. Curving that back into that angry cat. Nice and gently. Try and tuck your elbows underneath you, and by that I mean if it's facing out towards the side, if you rotate that elbow so it faces back, it will make it easier for this next move where you're going to rotate your hips, curve your back as much as you can and soften your elbows nice and gently. So that's perfect. Big deep breaths, nice and relaxed. Good. From there, gently come down, touch the floor, relax the feet, and then press up. Try and get those shoulders depressed if you can, so don't draw down like this. Elevate yourself as much as possible. Take a big deep breath. And then from there, plant the feet, draw the hips back as tall as you can. Some of you are going to be a little bit more flexible than me. If you can, I want to see videos. I want to see photos, post in the comment section, tag us on social media. This is where you get the show off. And then from there, coming back down again, slowly lowering yourself to the floor. Big powerful press up again. Big deep breath. Good, again, draw it as tall as you possibly can. Taking those hips up nice and tall, nice and easy. Big deep breath. Good, walking it forward again. Slowly lowering yourself. That's it, one more time. Big elevation. Stretching out that neck. That's perfect. Good, feet down, hips up. Final time. Big deep breaths. Finally bring your feet together, hips down. What you're going to do, you're going to step forward, bringing your heel as close to your wrist as you can. From there, you're going to rotate around, looking towards the ceiling. If you need to, drop the back knee down. If you can keep it up, then by all means do so. And then you're going to come back around. From there, you're going to step back, alternate feet, stepping as tall as you can. Again, rotating around, feeling that stretch in the glutes, in the back, drawing the knee back if you can. Good, gently coming around. From there, come back up again. This time, resting that back knee down if you haven't already. You're going to draw the elbow down on the outside arm, place the hand on the top of the head. You're going to rotate around as best as you can, holding that position at the top, taking a big deep breath, just like so. Again, remembering to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Good, gently coming around. Holding that spot for a second. Coming out. Draw the hips down. Feel that pressure as you draw down here, opening up the hip on the inside, opening up the hip flexors. Some of you are going to feel it in the arms, depending on how sore your arms are from Monday. Some of you are going to wonder what the hell I'm on about. Good, from there, extending that back leg, stepping back, stepping forward, opposite foot this time, knee back down again, holding that position for now, rotating around, getting that full stretch. Good, coming back around from there, drop the elbow like before, placing the hand on top of the back of the head and gently rotating around, just like so. Good. Big deep breath. That's it. Gently coming back around. Holding that position again. Drawing your hips down as much as you can. Feel that stretch in your inner thigh, in your hip flexors, potentially in your bum. Some of you might even feel a bit of a pins and needles down towards your knee. If you do so and you need a little bit of extra support, okay, just put a little cushion underneath that knee or just lift it up ever so slightly and then try and reposition it, okay? Good, from there, lift it up, coming down with the knees nice and wide, bringing the feet nice and flat again, taking a big deep breath, holding that position, walking those hands out, just like so, sinking those hips to the heels,
Stretching that back out as much as you possibly can. Take a big deep breath in through the nose. Gently relaxing, nice and easy. Brilliant. Good. So gently coming up, nice and tall. Bring your knees back underneath each other, okay, so back together. Roll the shoulders back, okay, gently closing the eyes, take a big deep breath in. Breathe it away. Good, really open up the chest. Draw the shoulders back and down. From there, opening up the knees a little bit. Gents, you'll know why. Okay, your hands are going to come down to the back. You're going to lean forward, relaxing your spine, stretching down, resting your head, relaxing your arms, allowing your spine to flex and curve, using your thighs to take the pressure off. Just going to open up those ankles, open up those spinal joints. Good, gently coming up nice and tall, reaching forward, coming down and pressing up as tall as you can with the neck. Good, from there extend it up and back, deep as you can last time, draw the knees back, draw the hips up. And then from there, what you're going to do is bring your feet together, you're going to slide one leg in the middle, like so. Now, if you need to, you're going to slide a yoga block underneath your bum just by here. Okay, you're going to flatten this foot as much as you can. Try and keep your hips level. So imagine you've got a spinet level that's going through your pelvis. You're trying to keep those level as much as you can. You're going to walk your hands down, just like so. Taking a big deep breath. That's it. Amazing. Good. From there, holding that hip position, coming up as tall as you can, right onto your fingertips, extending that spine, lengthening the neck. You should feel it in the back. Good. Gently walking back down. This time, stretching the arms out as much as you can. You're going to take out your opposite arm to your leg. Draw forward and underneath, dropping the shoulder down as best as you can. Big deep breath. Should feel that stretching out your shoulder, your glutes and your hips massively. So it's absolutely brilliant. Well done. Good. From there, come back to the middle. Gently coming up nice and tall, reaching it up as tall as possible. And then from there, placing the hands down, walk it forward a little, lean up. You're going to draw back as tall as you can. Gently coming down, swapping legs, draw forward, slide back. Again, walking it forward, keeping the hips as level as you can. Take a big deep breath in through the nose. So that's brilliant. Real good. Good, gently coming up as tall as you can, pressing away. Lengthen that spine. Try and make that neck as tall as you can, okay? Feel amazing. So walking it back down again, bring the hands forward. Remember, it's that opposite hand that comes underneath. You're going to slide it down, drop the shoulder if you can, rotate it. Just be careful of your watches if you're wearing them. Big deep breath. So that's perfect. Good. Nice and steady. Coming back to the middle. Stretching those hips out. Good. Gently coming up a little. Leaning forward, planting the back leg, lifting up nice and tall. Stretching out as much as you can. Good, back down into that press up position. Slowly lowering the body down to the floor. Big press up. So really elevate the neck. Lengthen the spine. Feel it in the abs as you draw your hip flexors down. So take your knees nice and wide, come up. Lean back, flatten the feet, bring your hips to your heels again. Taking a big deep breath. Just like so. So coming up nice and tall again. Knees in the centre, gently sitting up as tall as you can, roll your shoulders back, open up that chest like before, closing your eyes, take a big deep breath in through the nose, gently out the mouth, say it one more. One more for luck. Brilliant. From there, gently rotating over onto your back if you can. You're going to stretch yourself out, fan your arms around, being aware of obviously your floor. You're going to stretch out as much as you can, pointing your toes, stretching your hands out, stretching the shoulders out, lengthening those abs. Big deep breaths. Good, gently coming back around. Lifting up one leg if you can, keeping one leg down. What you're going to do is gently bring that to your chest as you bring your shoulders up off the floor, tucking your toes up on both sides. What this is going to do is help stretch out and separate your pelvis at the back, okay? So if you have any dysfunction in the bottom of your pelvis, this is a really good one to help you. So gently swapping sides. Draw it in as much as you can. Good, from there. What you're going to do, I'm just going to go slightly there, lifting up, squeezing in as much as you can. Try relaxing your head this time. Bringing in those knees to your hips. If you have to use a strap for this, by all means do. Good, again. Lengthen out your body. Coming up as tall as you can. Stretching out as much as you can. Good, from there, again, bring up your knees. This time, you're going to bring your hands on the inside and lift up, just like so. Lift up, on the inside, flatten your feet. You're going to draw your knees down as you flatten that back into the floor. Okay, so keep holding that. Pull it down as low to the floor as you can. You're going to feel it in your hips. Some of that can feel quite sharp, so just be aware. Good, gently shake it out. Lengthening yourself one more time, pulling yourself up. Good, from there, what I'm going to do is spin myself around. You're going to have yourself as straight as you can. You're going to lift up one leg. You're going to rotate your arm out to the side on that same side, okay? From there, this side, you're going to go over here. You're going to lean over towards the opposite side. Try to keep this shoulder down. Try to get this knee on the ground if you can. Just like so. Big deep breaths. Try and keep this shoulder down if you can. That's the most important thing. Don't want anyone lifting over like this. It's got to help you with that rotation in that upper thoracic spine. So it's the shoulder first, takes priority over the knee, and then just lift that knee up a little bit and you'll feel that stretch into the glute complex. Big deep breaths. Real good. Good, gently rolling back over. From there, staying on the same leg, you're going to hold it on the inside this time, and then you're going to pull it out, trying to bring that knee to the floor if you can, but this time try and keep this leg dead straight. You're probably going to feel it on this side of the hip as you separate and pull down. Focus on your breathing, especially as it gets sore. Remember, in through the nose for 4, hold for 2, and out for 4. Good, from there, gently stretching out the body, drawing right on the top, tall as you can, and lengthening that body as much as possible. Good, fan it back around. From there, taking out the opposite arm, holding out to the side, lifting that same side knee, and then rotating it over, remembering to adjust your hips. Big deep breaths. Focus on that shoulder first, then take the knee down. As you can see, it's a sore one. Hope you're doing right. Let me know in the comment section afterwards when it's done. How are you feeling? Hopefully you're feeling a little bit looser. My hips and quads after yesterday's leg session and body session feel a little tender, to say the least. Plus, in all honesty, it's been a while. I was doing these every day all last year throughout COVID, and then we had a little break, but we're back. And what's more exciting is we're live on Patreon. So thanks for joining us. Good. From there, shuffling, recentering your spine, lifting up nice and tall, holding on as best as you can, drawing out to the side, nice and easy. Good. From there, coming up nice and tall. Let's spin it around for you. What you're going to do is bring your feet together, your arms around the back. Try and bring your arms together if you can. You're going to point your toes, puff your chest out. You're going to feel a stretch all up into your shoulders, just like so. Big deep breaths. Hope you're all okay and are feeling good so far. This is what Recovery Wednesday is going to be all about. It's going to be yoga-based movements, different movements every time, just to help you kind of loosen that body, get that body in working order with the corrective exercises that we're going to do tomorrow in Thursday and Friday sessions. You're going to notice the difference in time. So keep it up, alright? You're going to do brilliant. It's that holistic approach, literally 30 minutes a day will make a huge impact, and the best thing about it is if you after 30 minutes you want to do another one, you've got over 300 videos to choose from, okay? It's only going to grow. So bring your heels to your hips as much as you can, bring your knees down as best as you can, and puff that chest out. Whew. Brilliant job. Good. From there, gently shake it out, loosen it up, and we are done. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for giving me your time, your energy, your patience, your kindness. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you have a phenomenal day. Let me know how you found this class and classes so far in the comment section. Tell the world, get everyone on here. You know, I want to grow this community. I want it with like-minded people, and I want us all to help each other. You know, this is what it's all about. If you want to know what we're about, check out our goal that we've just put on our channel. It'll give you a little insight of why we do what we do, and if you have questions, ask, you know, because I'm here to share knowledge, whether it's about training, exercise, sport, you name it, about myself. If you want to know more about me and why I do what I do, then just let me know in that comment section, and I can give out information and help you understand me, and I can hopefully understand you a little bit better. Alright, so don't be shy. Take care, have an amazing day, and I'll see you soon. Alright, have a good one. See you tomorrow, ready for that upper body prehab and strength session. Alright, take care.